guys? It's Justin from the J Media, back in another video. Another day back in Long Shop, Long's Automotive. In one of the last few videos, you guys might have saw the Turbo Lancer just started out for the first time in 2 months since the turbo kit was put on. It sounds like an entirely different car, super awesome. But you guys might also have saw clips where fuel was coming out from here, the fuel reel. We got that fixed, but we just want to make sure the oil feed and oil return lines on the turbo underneath is good and doesn't spread out any oil. And like I said, small little stuff to button up, like the thermostat, my spark plugs, relocating my battery, small stuff like that. And then my CVT cooler and transmission cooler and all that stuff. But more or less pretty much good to go. Over here in the shop we also have other cool cars, 370Z and a Subaru WRX. So always cool cars here at the shop. So I was over here at the shop. 370Z owner is actually a guy I know, super cool. He goes to Harvey's Parked Up meets as well. I see the Parked Up stickers on it. And the exhaust setup is actually Marco's old 370Z exhaust. So we have the Top 1 Motorsports tips over here that Marco used to run on his 370Z. So super cool. 370Z all done. Alignment's done. It did needed some stuff like control arms because it's getting pretty bad, but for today just the alignment sounds pretty good. Marco's all exhaust setup. A few of the cars here for service today. I mean, talking about Hondas, we have Long's FK8 Civic Type R here. Sweet car. 370Z is done for alignment. So yeah, always cool cars here at the shop. Hey, my boy Marco's here. Haven't seen him in forever. Damn. So we haven't seen Marco in forever. Been a few months since all the COVID stuff started. But yeah, everything is different. Marco probably remember how the engine setup used to look, but everything is different. Turbo's back here. Yeah, intercooler, everything pretty much all hooked up. The only few stuff, so we started up yesterday for the first time. Had a bit of like oil, fuel leak from the fuel rail, but we managed to get rid of that. And just got to put like the raised thermostat, new spark plugs. What else?
Hey, what's up, Ron? How you doing, man?
Small stuff. Alright, so yeah, sure. So Marco over here, he's gonna ride along in the SI. I'm just gonna take it around the block.
It's hard. It's really rough.
Marco's driving it right now, and he's telling me transmission is a little bit rough on second gear. So we just came back from a little spin and Marco's gonna check it out. Like, yeah, the paint, that's one thing, that whole thing got repainted. It just, paint looks really good. And a little dirty, but K20 and engine core intake. And a solid motor mounts. New battery. And here to see Marco's 370Z. So Marco just heading out right now in the 370Z. This thing is rowdy on startup. Haven't seen a car in quite a while. So right now we're trying to figure out another leak, oil leak. So the oil return line is leaking because of this. The fitting came off yesterday. So yesterday, the first startup, we had a leak over here on the fuel rail, fixed that, and then there's a leak over here, fixed that too. Now there's a leak from the bottom. So on the bottom, the fitting just popped off. Hopefully you can get that back in place.
So what they're gonna do? Here, go ahead.
The fittings kind of came off. That's why we're leaking oil from the oil return. So just turbo problems. So usually it's supposed to be on there really tight, AJ? Yeah.
Just has to be redone. It has to be cut again, retaped, and then they'll stick this on there and tighten it real good, and then you'll be alright.
Okay. Subaru WRX headed out. Boxer power in the Bug-Eye WRX. Sounds good. Alright, so heading back in the DC5 RSX, and won't be picking up the Civic Si today because it does have to go through inspection. Have to drive about 50 miles before it can go through inspection and clear the codes. So today was just troubleshooting, finding out what's wrong with the car. Turbo stuff, man, turbo problems. So yeah, like I said, we're getting really close. It's just small troubleshooting. Whenever we started the car up yesterday, it was leaking oil from the fuel rail. That was all rectified. Now it's leaking oil from the oil return line on the bottom connected to the turbo. So I guess it came off the fitting. So yeah, just gotta either get new fittings or maybe just re-put the stainless steel brake lines back on, make sure it's tight and good to go. But really close. Once we get that done, we should be able to start up the car again and move it up to the lift so we can get other miscellaneous stuff done, like fuel pump, transmission cooler, relocating the battery, new spark plug, stuff like that. So getting really close, guys. If you stay to the end, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.